All right, so this is a match against BackcountryGamer, Vanguards versus Swamp Orcs. I've never played this match before. See how it goes. They're taking the first turn. I wonder. Yeah, so this matchup, Mugla can one-shot Citadel Knights, so that's a downside. But we can have a lot of Citadel Knights. I feel like we're just sort of trading the day away. Um, Muglug, interesting. Okay, so these two plays were very aggressive, but then the Muglug play is passive. I think this is probably a matchup where Muglug could play passive, but I've played Muglug like 15 times, so take everything I say with a big grain of salt. That's pretty sexy though, scooping up that knight. Doing it down. I might do like archer, an archer play. Sarah can't get an attack this turn, unfortunately, so let's take what we can get. The archer could get, so a Citadel Knight could get up to 3, archer can get up to 3. so, so maybe that's indication we should Citadel Knight, especially with that positioning. Damn, it's such a perfect. Oh no, if you do that, Sarah can attack. Heal issue. All right, awesome. Am I really gonna renewed hope just for this? I don't think I will because like this is such an easy, like there's no retaliation here. There's no way Blub could get to here, but there's no way Blub is doing that. So I don't even think I'm gonna renewed hope. I think I'm literally gonna hold it. That's how cocky I'm feeling about this. We'll throw this girl to die. Yeah, we have a knight in the discard. Um, do we want? No, actually, we won't throw her to die if we're playing judgment. We could hold the judgment. At this point, we're holding way too much for turn one as VG. But yeah, it's fine. Grab that knight. Excellent hit. Yeah, I don't need to play the judgment here. Giving me the Sarah hit where there's really no possibility of punish. Like I would, if Muglug was even close to in range, I'd be afraid. What was that sound effect? I'd be afraid, and I definitely would have renewed hope to cover my flank. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit risky holding two events. But I think I'm gonna do it. It's a risk I'm gonna take, and we're fine. Obviously, we prefer to have a knight, but we have renewed hope up, so it's not that big of a risk. As long as we draw a Citadel unit, we're chilling. We're happy with this. Love Sarah. Big fan of Sarah. Unfortunately, it's like when you play the new decks, you're like, Sarah. This seems like some things weren't totally figured out. Deck feels a little bit boring overall. Like I suppose a Grognak is like a very simple deck, and yet it feels good. Awesome. Are we gonna get a stack? No. Okay. I was thinking maybe we were gonna get like an attack. Okay, obviously it doesn't work actually, but something like an attack and then pull in for the stack. I'm not sure what the pull in is. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so now we got Muglug. So now we got the punish. So now we got to be afraid. Every turn could be. We got the Vine Gate, so every turn we're up against something scary. With the Vine Gate, they could one-shot a Citadel Knight and then our face. Um, everything can be bad. Um, I think I might try to block that Vine Gate with a aggressive Renewed Hope. Yeah, it's a bit greedy, but no, I'm a fan. I need to go all the way here to get it, but we should be able to defend. Um, hit up over there, hit up over there. Um, yep, looks good. Holy Judgment. Um, Yeah, so that knight's gonna be it. That knight's not. So like our attacks aren't even solid here, but I still want to block that gate, I think. So just gonna grab this. We do have something in the discard pile, right? Yeah, we got a knight. We'll take that. Awesome. That is perfect. Well, I didn't actually even set up to be able to do another attack. Skill issue. I might just go to 5 here. Man, it sucks that I didn't set up for another attack, actually. So I don't really know what I would have done. I don't really think it's worth it, given that that's like a 25% chance. But you want to set yourself up to win and whatnot. Um, why Sarah go? Jeffrey by Joy says, why Sarah go 2 times, 3 for 3? Yeah, skill issue. Uh, Built different, etc. We're discarding all our cards because we can summon something in the build phase or in the draw phase. And um, 5 on 3 is significantly better than 4 on 3. Yep, we got another knight that we can drop, and we'll call that good. Yep, so this is what we're afraid of. That witch is going to be so that witch. Normally, if you witches takes 2 turns in order to be able to double attack. This turn it's happening right away. That's that gate. You either need the gate or the sow. Um, but there's not too many boosts, so hopefully we're gonna be fine here. Got a lot of magic. Feeling pretty good about this so far. I'm very happy with being able to block that gate. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Maybe there was a way that I could have done that turn where like I could have done this. Yeah, no, like, cause thing like something I could have had the archer destroy that gate instead. So maybe you could do this spawn, and then I guess still this, then something else to shoot it, but like something where our plan is to destroy that gate, something. All right, moving up a little bit. We sort of got Mug in a position that we like, but I think Mug is fine to be on the defense here. Mug is fine to just sit in a corner and keep pounding. But yeah, Sarah going 3 for 3 that last turn didn't actually help us at all. Because we didn't have a third attack. I mean, I guess we got to attack the gate, but not really. I'm not too concerned about that gate. Yeah, I guess maybe not the best turn for Judgment since it's going down. Could have held Judgment, honestly. Please don't kill it. Awesome. I don't think Mass Heal is value there, but like it's almost value, you know? Hmm. I think we can get a safe attack with Sarah, just barely. Um, Over here, I think Sarah's safe over here. Call me a fool. You think I want mass heal on that knight? Nah, there's no like 1 damage effects. That knight's just annoying, right? Yeah, there's no like there's no 1 damage effects. We ain't going up against any mosquitoes. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We could break that vine gate at some point. If it was a normal gate, I would never try to break it, but I might try to break it at some point. Okay, no, Mugleg actually could kill Sarah here. Because all they need to do is get some other unit to kill the knight. Though it's kind of annoying. It's kind of difficult. It's not easy. Is it worth spending mass heal to make it harder? Sure, fine, let's do it. Just to a bit of insurance. We'll take it. And let's go. Whatever. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll take that. For yep. And let's grab a knight and hit mug. At this point, I might want to start holding the knight. Definitely saying goodbye to these two. We're doing good. Cleaning the bottom half of the deck is what we want. I think we could even drop that knight, honestly. I don't think, but I mean, keeping it's a bit of a safer play. We don't have that many more knights. I think I'll hold it. Kind of against my better judgment. Yeah, so maybe not. But the knights are sort of what I'm playing, and I've already discarded a few, so I'm gonna move my mic. Sorry about that noise. The knights are sort of our game plan here. Yeah, so now we've at least made it so like something else can't just snipe the knight and then mug. Because what I was afraid of would be, and like if not killing this is probably impossible, but you have Vine-Mancer over here, Bog Shaman over here, Muglug over here. If something just snipes this, Vine-Mancer pulls this here, which is a good positioning, honestly. Muglug hits for however the fuck Muglug wants to hit. With this... Ooh, a merge is coming out. Should be good. Blub. We're gonna get Blub like over here? No, we can't do that. Because the push is during the summon phase. I wonder if they're gonna do this. I think I'd probably go for this just to like make your opponent's life a little bit more difficult. Locking down spots like that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like that actually. I like that a lot. Probably still would have moved here. But I like keeping it alive. It has its own benefits. I'm definitely a fan of that. I think if we can keep Sarah alive this entire our game plan is use positioning to keep Sarah alive. And I don't really know exactly how that'll work, but I think we can do it. Like for instance this positioning, hard to get to Sarah from here. And we can the only thing that can really punish us is champions or mug. And so if we can just lock that down, we're chilling. And just keep attacking with Sarah every turn and hope not to get punished. I mean, that's what they're doing to our units, but I think we will win that. Like, Muglug one-shotting unit, Sarah reclaiming unit every turn. I think our commons are better than their commons, so like I think we win the long game if we can keep Sarah alive. Keep Sarah alive and chugging this whole time. Yep. Alright, we can do 1, 2, 3. I'm almost tempted to put like a paladin in front of Mug. We're gonna heal. It would only be 2, it's probably not. I could put the knight over here actually. And that would be enough to protect Mug. And so then to protect Sarah, so then we can put a paladin in front of Mug. That'd be pretty sexy. I kinda wanna block this spot, but I might. Could force Blub to attack that too. Okay, so what we're thinking. Oh no, we were thinking knight over here. Knight, paladin. And fuck it, let's do another knight. Make the wraparound impossible. Well, so you can't get 2 attacks on that knight over there. Seems pretty sexy. Everything's within it, except everything's in guarding spirits range except for this archer, but that's fine. And I mean, of course, we have units in our discard, but yeah, good stuff. Let's hit it. What we're looking for. Grab a knight. Infinite knights. Gonna hit mug. Gonna hit mug every chance we get. That just makes their game plan a lot harder. Then we're gonna hit blub. Yeah, and I think we're in a pretty good spot. We just drew that gate, didn't we? Yep. Do we need to go to 4 here? I don't really see any reason to. Um, except for like maybe getting Colleen out quicker would be a reason to. I don't really want to discard this knight. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I want 4. Because this paladin probably dies. I don't know. I really don't need 4, but I'm gonna do it. Hope we're not. We drew a knight, so we're not punished. We got very lucky. That's a very good hand. This is honestly perfect. And Colleen at the very end. Um, yeah, and so I mean, you see, we've been discarding very, very aggressively, but that's the name of the game for Sarah. Keep on board with aggressive discards. It's a very good setup for us. There's no way for like a Vine Mancer to get past this line. If there was, then there'd be a way to pull Mug down here. But we've locked that down pretty well, so we should be fine. Got a Dredger? Yeah, I mean this might be sort of like the Grognak matchup. Feels like I sort of want to play like all 4 Dredgers in that. It might be a similar shtick in this matchup. Um, like there's no real good way to punish Dredgers, and so Dredgers is sort of just 4. And like if you can position Mug so she's only attacked on one side, Dredgers are just like 4 extra turns of Mug allowing to be fully be exposed with no punishment. So Dredgers seem like really solid against like vanilla factions like Sarah. And vanilla meaning like no extra attacks or 1 damage snipes, stuff like that. Another guarding spirits turn here is gonna be brutal. It's gonna be lovely. Gonna love that. Honestly, a mass heal turn could be coming up. Nope, it's gone. Never mind. It's funny because yeah, mass heal going from 1 to 0 cost goes from auto discard to auto play, which is just like kind of funny because yeah, you feel like the like true cost is like 0.5 or something like that, and we're never can't do that. So I mean, what if it was a 1 cost and it said remove 3? Would that be OP? That'd be fine. Bears coming up. Yeah, it's a tough position to respond to. Got a handful of comments. I love the Muggle comments. It's honestly the most attractive part of that deck to me. It's just everything costing 1. Real fun. Good. I mean, that would have been a reason to make that a knight, I guess. So Muggle couldn't move. Something to consider next time, I suppose. Um, we might need to snipe Mug. I don't know if we can get to her from there. I might be able to set up like a knight line or something like this. I don't know. And then Sarah could snipe Mug. A little bit weird. Not sure if I'm really a fan of that. Yeah, so like as expected, yeah, Mug can pull back without really being punished. Looks good. Yeah, and they'll hit that hit. Not sure what that witch is doing. No, I see that. That witch is just stopping me from advancing. Um, which is nice. Um, and so I can't get this like lock with 2 Citadel Paladins that I was sort of looking for. If Mug misses that Paladin, that could be nice too. Yeah, I'll just have to see. Oh, I see. I have Guardian Spirits up. Yeah, that's the only way we're killing that Paladin. I'm not a fan of like how I don't really have a response to Mug. I guess just that Archer. Yeah, I guess that Archer will just shoot Mug. That'll constitute a response enough. And maybe this time we could put. Oh, I don't know if they know that. Maybe they know that they have to attack over here. Yeah, because so we're not killing that. That Paladin's living. If this takes another 10 seconds, then that's how we know. Oh, protect. I've done it a bajillion. I mean, it might not be what they're doing at all, but I've done it a bajillion times where I forget about protect. Fully attack phase. Um, Played that wrong in a bajillion in-person games. No worries having to undo. Yeah. Protect Protect is strong, especially like watching Waterdee's Tournament of Champions game against Sand Goblins as Vanguards. Like he was just able to put Sarah in so many spots where I would have been like, "You are dead. You are throwing," and instead it was totally great. Yeah, like it was a great spot, because Sarah was protected. Yeah, you just press move on though. There. Wait, do you not realize that it has yeah, well, we'll see. Might have seen something wrong there. I'll have to ask him afterwards. Okay, healing this night. I mean, normally I don't like healing, but like because we're gonna do guarding spirits, healing seems really good right now. Um, a double attack witch is going to get in my face, but that's fine. Yeah, I like healing that for guarding spirits. Seems good. Everything's in guarding spirits range. So this would be a great what is it? Holy Judgment turn. Don't have it unfortunately. Um, yeah, let's see it. Gonna hit Mug. Kill the Drudger. Yeah, I didn't see the Drudger until this point, but yeah, that's fine. Um, gotta gotta just do what we can. All right, and let's reclaim. Sarah at 12 health here feels real strong. Feels like we're doing good. Alright, that witch staying down there doesn't feel super great, but that's fine. Hoping to kill that, especially with them at 0 magic. It means I couldn't summon anything there. I think I'm still going to go for the heal here, though. I don't think we need any gates. Gonna pitch it. Yeah. Pitch the gate. Heal for 3. Perfect. Epic. Um, and then finally guarding spirits, make them face palm a little bit. And do we want to hold? I don't think we're playing 2 units next turn, so I'm probably fine holding. No, but we're getting another free attack. Yeah, let's discard. Let's get greedy with it. Let's build that magic. Yeah, and then we drew Holy Judgment because of that. Big, massive. All right. Sometimes, yeah, I mean, it feels like we're discarding very greedy, but like our board is built up. It's just sort of how Sarah seems to roll. And with Sarah at 12 health, we can keep fueling this end game even with its board. Colleen last card, like Chef's Kiss, beautiful. Big fan of that. Sarah OP needs at least -5 health. Getting some boosts. Yep, 0 magic, so not summoning anything. Ooh, so not even gonna be able to kill that knight. Gonna have to discard for any magic they want this turn. 3. That's good. We'll probably just go for another heal, honestly. Especially since it's for 3 this time. Don't need a renewed hope. We'll save renewed hope. Alright, looks good. Reclaim whatever the heck we want. I don't think we need to move anything, do we? No, I was like, do I want to move something over there? No, I don't say I need to. We're just gonna kill this, we're gonna attack, we're gonna heal. That'll be good. Pet paladins, oh wait, yeah, sorry, no. Okay, wait, no, we're not gonna have, we don't have guarding spirits up another turn, so maybe not. Maybe we just hit him in the face in that case. Um, um, I don't know. It would be better to keep this up for multiple turns. Let's see. We'll do these 2 attacks first because we definitely want these. Drawing card, not making too much of a difference here. So I holding on to Colleen. I could have considered playing Renewed Hope. Just to have Colleen out. Honestly, could have been the play. Maybe something I should have considered. Yeah, like dropping Colleen right there would be like fucking GG. Okay, yeah, I am gonna heal. Scary to accidentally press move on. Come on, give me the full heal. That's robbed. Robbed. Okay, do we... I think we just stay at 6 here, because there's not really 2 other cards I really want to discard. Yes, that's fine. Be lucky for us if they can't get 2 kills here, but it's a decent chance they can. It's a little unfortunate, but might even be able to kill this knight with the right cards in hand. Got to get up to like 3 boosts. Should be able to swing that. It's 2 magic. Yeah, and if that goes down, that's kind of tough for us, honestly. Well, no, we have renewed hope. Yeah, so we could do our Colleen play then, where we can start with whatever, do renewed hope with whatever. Mug is definitely in the dead zone, which is where we want her. And thanks everyone that's tuning in. I'm glad you're watching with me. If you have a Twitch account, feel free to chat. Let me know what you think of this game and what everything that's going on. Yeah, so I'm guessing this witch is trying to make it kill that knight. I don't know. It's sort of just a suicide witch. Vinemancer, kill a paladin. Looks good. Because this witch gives us reclaim with Sarah, which is probably not what you want. Oof, that hurts. I think that means we're gonna get to, yeah, that means we're gonna get to keep another turn of renewed hope up too, or holy judgment up. So we're just gonna get to one shot that Lancer. This misses, then the gods are in our favor. Not quite, but close enough, and we'll take it. Okay, well this is probably just an easy drop Colleen turn. In that case, Colleen says hi. Hoping I have some fun, chill with the lads. Yeah, looks good. I don't think we need a renewed hope or anything really. Looks good. Grab a knight. Grab this kill. Just kidding. I didn't want it anyway. Yeah, Colleen. I was just like, wait, did I think it like I was making that Colleen play without thinking too hard, but yes, I did manage to get everything within range 3 of Colleen. Discard a knight. Oh, we want to discard a paladin. Discard a knight. Discard a knight and discard a paladin. And we'll hold on 2 for now. So weird that they say 3 in there. Not a fan. They're not in the battlefield. Doesn't apply to them. Incorrect. Fix it, Joe. Friendly comments at +1 strength. I mean, like, I guess it doesn't specify on the battlefield. Fine. Fine, you get to keep your 3. Um, I don't know, like, can you really affect cards in your hand? I guess you can. I think it's weird because, like, yeah, when you play, like, Law of Liberty, the comments in your hand will, they have versatile as well. Well, like normally you think of things like only abilities only exist. Like this Citadel Knight doesn't actually have engage and protect until it enters the battlefield, and stuff like that. It's funny. I played High Elves in person the other day, and it's just like it's so weird holding the cards and seeing the full art. Like you just don't know like you get to see it on the app, um, which is sad. It's real. Full art is real beautiful. Big fan of it. Hopefully. So I mean, you see, I mean, this is sort of how like end games go with Sarah ideally, or just like any faction where you've discarded heavy is like, okay, at some point you saw they had like 15 more cards than me, but they gotta start picking up the discard pace to hold on to my economy, and so like 4 or 5 turns later, they're out of cards too, and we're still ahead on board. That's what we're looking to do here. They're at full health is great, but um I could definitely see this one ending up kind of close. Have to see. Especially if I make a misstep at any point and Sarah takes half her health, that'll be a big blow. Because right now Sarah can take like 2 hits from Muglug. Muglug can hit Sarah twice before we die. So, which could be in like 1 turn if we do something real stupid. So we always gotta Muglug's real threatening. Always gotta be playing around that threat. Uh, but she's definitely beatable. And we're just trying to milk Sarah attacks as much as we can. Um, Like right now, I wouldn't if I was them. Yeah, I wouldn't spawn another unit here. Because that just gives Sarah something to attack. It's no bueno. Bowling is so good, honestly. Like he is insane. Nope, going over there. We'll see. I mean, maybe that'll help him take down some units or something. Let's just see. Um, yeah, I don't think I'd agree with that. I think I'd want this blub to hit the priest. Um, it's a tough spot. I don't really know what I would do here. I mean, like probably just what they're doing. I might even like give up on this side once these units are dead and like try to just like keep doing trades here. Though with Colleen here, yeah, I don't really know what the line could be at this point. You might need to do something a bit crazy. It's a tough spot. Sarah's Sarah's locked herself in a pretty good spot right now. That Vinemans are gonna pull anything interesting? I guess pull a knight over here. Kind of good. Oh, it pulls it out of Colleen range. Yeah, yeah. That's solid. I might try to next turn get a free hit on Blub. just any any way for Sarah to attack is something we will take advantage of. Oh no, that's not how that works. Funny. I wonder if that's what they were thinking too. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, you can totally pull it over there. No. Pull means towards you. He responds thinking, don't worry, take your time. It's a tough spot. The tougher the spots, the longer I'm always thinking. Without fail, really. It's a bit crowded back there, I'd say. That witch has 4 boosts. You can only go once per turn, right? Yeah, instead of attacking. Emerge! Okay, yeah, I see it. Gonna grab Warp. No, Splack. Alright. I mean, yeah, I guess it's as good as a time as any to grab that emerge. Splack is coming down. Suicide Splack. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it seems like Splack is sort of just asking to die over there. Like, I'd probably, I mean, but it's hard because both plays don't feel great because like I'd say focus over here and focus on trades, but like I have Colleen at this point, so yeah, it's sort of it's not really fair to say you just gotta focus on trades. But here it's like, well, you're spitting 3 dice into an abyss. And then you're just guaranteed dead next turn. I guess though I do need to think about like so if this paladin's dead, how exactly do we do this? Colleen move up. Don't want Colleen to get one shot. Shouldn't be an issue though. The swamp isn't all too built up. Honestly, maybe the plan is like hopefully they have some regenerates left, and it's like maybe just like because the swamp isn't too built up, like move this bong shaman back and just really hope to maybe like hold the emerge, and just move the bong shaman back and hope to just like trample down this line for as long as possible. Like Muggle can one shot a unit every turn, and like, hey, that would work for you, especially if you got more mud drudgers. And whenever that runs out, you have a merge for another champion. Can get Blub out there. Maybe Glorp could do something. Like, I mean, I guess I'm not killing your Vine Gate, so no, okay, I guess Glorp is useless. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Yeah, I probably want to use some of my moves to. Mug's going over there. Interesting. Wonder if we ever see attack on gates or something like that. I feel like I really want to move that Bong Shaman back. Be a fan of that. I don't know, like what will we do? Like that to how are we flowing more knights into this area? I guess we could actually this would be pretty good. Yeah, well, no, we also need this. So just do this and then the turn afterwards, we could do this so we have something else there. Or like this, though. I mean, obviously bringing the archer is kind of shit. We spawned that archer in the early game when he was good, and now we've kept him there the entire game. Now he's kind of useless. Got a Dredger over there. Yeah, this game's definitely gonna go down to the wire. 16 minutes gonna be eating you up a little bit over there. And Splack extra attack isn't doing a ton for you, but I see the temptation to do it. Because I mean, hey, that's a unit. Units are good. Hopefully, yes, hopefully that knight would stay alive a turn or two. Interesting. Oh, wait. What was the first attack? Oh, the witch gave an extra attack as flank. That's really solid, actually. I'm a big fan of that. Oof. Yeah, is that so? This knight could have been dead over here. I guess we got kind of lucky. What was the first attack? First attack was 2. First attack was 2. Second attack was 3. Wait, why am I alive then? Oh no, you killed the knight, then pulled the paladin up. Okay, awesome. And do we have anything else over there? We had no discards. That's pretty brutal, for sure. Okay, I think we'll just go with the game plan. They say, BackcountryGamer says, perfect positioning on your point, on your part, ugh. Yeah, I'm kind of just perfect over here. What can I say? No. Um, yeah, it's a tough. Okay, why are we summoning this knight? Yeah, it's tough to. Well, once Sarah's like got a position like this, it's good. But I like what you're doing. Getting the choke points over there. I feel like that's your way out of it. Okay, so if we do this, we are exposing Sarah on one side. Could take you like 3 to face with a Drudger. I'm gonna say that's fine. We don't really have good attacks right now. Um, Let me just see this one more time. What was it? Hey, we could heal. Yeah, why the fuck not? Like heck. Gotta keep Sarah in rage of that knight. Yeah, let's heal. That sounds great. And yeah, and that gives us something to do with that other attack. All right, I'm a big fan. So Sarah is exposed here, but like not really exposed to anything serious. I think we've seen both emerges. Is that right? Um, emerge. Yep, seen both emerges. Um, grab Citadel Knight. Well, that's not a Citadel Knight. Skill issue. Um, yeah, so I mean, I could even see this like not being too favored for me. With like, I don't know, we'll have to see. Like, cause you could definitely get some pretty solid trades. Down a line like that or something. Okay, no point discarding. We will call that good. Because we can always just renewed hope, get a magic, and summon 2 next turn if we need to. Discarding the knight doesn't really help with that. I guess maybe it would help us summon it like during the move phase or something, but I don't really think we're gonna save renewed hope until the end here. Gonna just keep plowing in with Sarah for as long as we can. That knight might even be able to tank 2 attacks if Colleen rolls well. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's a fun game, but I mean, you see, like, even with like how ahead I felt on board, like, I don't know, they've got more resources in hand than me. Their board isn't honestly even looking that much worse than mine. Like, it's gonna come down to gonna come down to the last legs. Uh, this yeah, that last turn makes me feel like yeah, this game isn't over. I can definitely keep it churning for a little while still. Something that could be fun to do would be to watch some of the One Deck to Rule Them All games. I've heard some real good things about some of them. And I'd love to watch some of the second round matches in my pool. Like here, like I know Psych got out, but and I know it's also not pronounced Psych, but um, their deck seemed real fun to play. Like an Insight Cylinder, basically. Cylinder that shoots that all glinting speed in and hit you to the dome for 10. Sounds pretty sexy, you know. Want to see if there are any hot games with that. The problem is I'm like, oh yeah, eventually I'll go back and watch those games, and then 2 months from now they're all broken because of a new patch, which is real sad. So I gotta do it now. Maybe at some point we'll watch the entire Tournament Champions again. I might wait till a bit. So I have it. Probably not this weekend. Maybe the weekend after. I have to see. Yeah, I think I don't know. Like I need to. Okay, let's actually think about it. So if we just kept trading down this line forever, who wins? Like you're only getting 1.5 attacks a turn down this line, and we have Colleen. And it feels like we have a bit more resources in the tank, so I think with Colleen we win trades down here, but it's a little bit close. Because you get every 2 turns, you're gonna have an extra attack with that witch. Um, uh, and Colleen can roll bad. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I've heard people say like, "Oh, Splack is so boring." I don't know, tireless and relentless on a guy, real fun. Seems real fun. I don't know how much of a role it like actually fills in this deck. Like I feel like Splack is probably like right now is my least used of the three. But we'll have to see. I mean, and Glorp's just fucking Glorp. Like you're Glorping. I'm surprised. I kind of want to keep that Bog Shaman safer. I'm surprised you're not going for that, but I get it. Regenerate. That's huge. You're targeting Splack or Muglock? Looks like targeting Muglock. That's good. That's good. Could break this gate at some point and shoot us. But yeah, we just gotta be afraid. We just gotta always be vigilant here. Never let Sarah take something to the dome. All right. Huge. They could still kill me though. And this would be huge. There it is. Damn. Colleen is working though. Colleen's putting in the hours. Nothing to complain about. I might not send a second knight there right away. Well, no, I can put it behind. I can put a knight here. Though maybe not a ton of reason to. I was gonna drop a knight there. I was gonna drop a knight here to finish off that Vinemancer. So I honestly don't really need to. I think I like putting because it takes a turn for this knight to move up, so I kind of just like putting it there, kill some units, do some things. Seems pretty good. This knight can't be hit twice by Splack. Vinemancer can only can't quite reach it. Looks good. Oof. I wonder if we hit the Vinemancer with the knight then. I think we do actually. Well, no, because this is just Sarah Farm. Um, yeah, we're happy to keep that alive so Sarah can just keep hitting it. Might dome Sarah a little bit more, but that's fine. Can Mud Dredgers only work on summoners, right? Right? It's kind of weird. Okay, I think I could discard here. Maybe I should, in case I want a renewed hope next turn for some reason. I don't really foresee it though. Yeah, I'm just not gonna. It's the sort of thing where maybe I could think for another 40 seconds, um, like to just foresee how likely it would be that I'd want a renewed hope next turn. Yeah, so here I was trying to make it so two attacks isn't going to be useful this next turn since we're sending the priest in anyway. Will be useful the turn after, but smart to damage. Muglook, I probably want Muglook to one-shot the knight here. And then Vinemaster does damage to Sarah. Gotta get damage. Gotta start somewhere with that damage on Sarah. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Oh, and it's in front of a Drudger. Solid. Yeah, honestly seemed like they got decent use out of that Vinemaster. I mean, I guess we're getting two cards out of it, but if they get 4 dice on Sarah, it's pretty solid. Though they're gonna you gotta be afraid though, because we got Colleen that night in Colleen range, so um yeah, 5 dice should be enough to do it. But not guaranteed, but yeah, gotta say I like that better because 4 dice with Colleen, a lot lower chance of killing that night than 5. So I like moving the Vine Mancer in more. Yeah, we'll have to see. It's still like Muggle still got some health. Muggle can chew through some units. This is the sort of game where even though like I would say I'm ahead, like it's still I get the feeling that it's gonna come down to like just a few units on board for each player. Like I mean, and that's what Sarah wants. We want to just be trading all the way down. But it's still gonna come down to the last few hits back and forth. Which is good. Those are some people I was playing against Jack Sick, and they're like, and that to them is just like, oh, such a slog. But to me, that's a sign of like a real tight, real good game. Played a game against Dabood at Gen Con like that. And next to me were another two players, both friends that played. Were both like more aggro players, and they got 2 games done before me and David had even finished one. But we were having a lot of fun playing our try hard econ matchup. Yeah, so I like milking this. Okay, you had this, so yeah, so that'll help out. The mug might not hit this. We'll have to see. Look out for that time. My after I take my next turn, I'm gonna send them a message. Make sure they're watching the time. Oof. Oh, you get to know before each time a friendly unit is targeted by an attack. Before this unit attacks. Let's see it, and it hits. Solid. Yep. So we get Sarah. What are you expecting? Good. Looking for a low roll there. That helps us out. I don't think we need renewed hope. I think renewed hope is being safe to the end. I kind of like that gate there. But see where they'd roll it back to. Okay, if we had more magic, I'd summon another knight, but that's not in the cards right now. Yeah, I don't really see how any other position would be better right now. So we'll just take what we can get. If we miss, might discard a card, so we have another knight. Yeah, if we miss with either of these attacks, so I feel like I probably want to have 2 magic next turn. So if this misses, I'm probably discarding a card. Yeah. Um, that's fine. Do I want this archer to hit this vine gate? That'd be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? Would it be stupid? I think so. I think I'm happy trading down this row. I'm gonna make him afraid. After forcing it reveal into any one of our distinct units, I'm gonna scare them. Just we're just gonna threaten it, and maybe we'd even use it to kill the witch or something. I don't know. No, we're just gonna threaten it. Big old swamp. Yeah, it's been growing steadily but surely. It seemed like for a while it was taking a while to come into play. Like for a while, it seems like it was like we had sort of locked down the board, but then they've slowly been building it up. We had two great back to back guarding spirits turns. But then finally, I feel like I've had like usually when I'm struggling with Muglug, are games where my swamp is kind of bad. Like I was playing against Jaxic and they like were able to use the Primal Fury to like kill some of my units real quick. They were able to like one shot two bog shamans on like the first turn. Um, he's got a shot if he wants. Oh, oops. Well, uh, sure does. Well, don't think that should kill us. Right? We should be fine. We're chilling, basically. Yeah, that's something we could I guess yeah, should have moved Sarah back one spot, I guess. Yeah, that is definitely a mistake. That's okay. Live and learn. Hmm. With that witch, I'd be worried that Mug could one shot a knight we put in front, and then one shot Sarah. But I'm real tempted to make this the renewed hope turn. I think I might, and just hope that they don't quite have the dice to one shot the knight and Sarah, though they sure might. What do you think? You think I should do the one attack and then a renewed hope summon, or you think I should call it good? Um, it's a shame. It's a shame you got that gate over there. That gate over there is real helpful. Yeah, no, very impressed how just to come back because I felt like I had a really solid position for a while and come back. Ooh, this could be bad for us, and it is. Oof. Um, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. And to regenerate. Suddenly, I'm looking at this board and thinking, this is bad. Suddenly, not a fan at all. Okay, so could we renewed hope and somehow get some magic in the meantime? No. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah. Um, so like they're on their last dregs. We've seen both emerges. Um, like probably would renewed hope to get Splack. Splack just are we healing Splack? We're seeing what are we healing over here? What's it gonna be? I think you'd move Sarah back. I'm gonna have to look at their turn. Did we not? Did we take back the regenerate? What happened there? We took back the regenerate, so we're holding regenerate. You think you'd move Sarah back? Okay, with two cards in hand, though, I feel like you can only get to. I feel like you're not gonna get that many boosts. Uh, against me. Healing Smack might have been huge. It might have been. Though I feel like they're looking at this and seeing that they need to hold these boosts. Okay, what do you think about this? Archer here, Colleen here, attack, renewed hope, drop a knight. So we opened up the spot over here, but hey, we gotta do it. I think that'd be alright because like it's got to be five on the first. So like their moves are this, but this witch can't use any of the boosts on the attacks. We've only go up to five for one of them, and then like okay, we've got like one more unit that we can summon to like get one more boost. So but like we're not looking at more than like 11 dice total, which we should be able to tank. So I'm feeling comfortable with that. Even though I mean last time yeah one more slip up like like that last turn. I mean, I was saying this whole game, we slip up once, we're dead. That is proven true. So but it's not once. Slip up twice, we're dead. So we slipped up once. Hopefully, we can keep this going. We're banking on a really stupid chance over here. That's fine though. What is this gonna put us at? We're gonna draw a card. We can honestly discard that card that Sarah plays, and we might need to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, I think this is fine, and if it's not fine, we've learned a valuable lesson. I wasn't even thinking about that. Forgot about the dredger. Oh, that does give another spawn spot that's real close. Oh, hopefully we live through this. Do another attack, and then the question is, do we discard a card to this? I feel like it's gonna be hard for Sarah to get another attack in. Period. Yeah, always forget about dredgers. I don't know. I think I like the Knight forward and Colleen 3 health Vine Gate there. Kill Splack with Sarah. That could have been good. What have you done? Colleen to the 3 health Vine Gate. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. Do we discard? Do we risk it? I'm risking it. Let's see it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Every time, easy. All right, nice. So what are you thinking? Let me see that play in chat real quick. So you're thinking, think of like Knight forward and Colleen 3 health gate there. Kill Smack with Sarah. So like you're thinking something like this. Are you thinking renewed hope? So we got to keep this gate occupied. Spill it so that maybe like but you like something here, but somehow we've got to occupy this and protect Sarah over here, but maybe I'm not sure how to protect Sarah and also keep this occupied. And they're probably moving real fast, so let's see what they do. See if we're dead. I just see Citadel Knight destroyed. Oh god, okay, I'm covering my screen so I don't see whether I died in the chat. Yep, it's looking bad. And I just got a message. Oof, and that'll be it. Whoa, what a good game. That's real tight. Let's see. Back on says, fuck, GG. Can't believe I pulled that off. Yeah, one like I was feeling real strong that game. But yeah, came down to the very, very end. Rip. Yeah, I wonder. I feel like end game would still be in our favor, but it would be down to like the last 2 or 3 units. Um, with 2 cards left, the threat from the Vine Gate feels maybe low enough that you can just leave Sarah open and focus on Muglug's line specifically. That could be true. And if we think that we're ahead enough, if we think that we're just ahead enough, then it's like, hey, just keep putting a unit in front of Muglug. Eventually, the swamp's gonna be down. Yeah, so like see would have done something like this or like renewed hope to put something over here and then say we don't feel that threatened down this line with Sarah. Yeah, I think that line, I mean the line we went through was pretty risky. I mean, we got a little bit unlucky with like the very first roll was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6 dice, and 6 dice hit 6 for 6. Colleen dice did nothing, and the next roll was only 5. Yeah, and so I think that was the number I gave too. I said 11 dice. I felt like it couldn't get to be much more than that, and I was feeling like I could take 11. Because yeah, if the next one, if one of those dice had missed, we'd be fine. Colleen had rolled better, but it was a risk we took, and maybe it was a risk that we didn't need to take. Still fun. BackcountryGamer saying to come on, say hi. I got some time today too, so if anyone in chat Let me make sure they have their right. If anyone, I have to reset my login. Haven't used Twitch in a minute. No worries. If anyone chat wants to play a live game, it sounds like they're busy. Let me just ask for sure. Um, yeah. See, it sounds like they're just coming on for a sec. So if anyone chat wants to play a live game right now, I'm not doing anything. I just got some ranked turns to play. I shouldn't exit out of that because we're still gonna talk about it. Um, Game history, not even at 1,000. Crash player. Yeah. If anyone in chat wants to play a live game, down for that at 45 minutes. And I'll take some other turns. See if BackcountryGamer jumps on. Oh goodness, is that Hemlock game really at 4 hours? Goodness. Well, I think it was pretty close actually. Okay, going to going to the Hemlock game. I need to stop doing this. Okay, I took some turns last night too before I went to bed. But they were awake as well. Open. I feel like this was a game. Beans easily pointed out earlier too. Like that I was behind by like 15 resources or something. But we managed to everything's been fine. Everything's been chilling. Um, okay. Yeah. Expose Sinsen. We have no way of punishing Sinsen. How dead is Muglug? Not very dead. We're mostly chilling. Might bring this Bog Shaman up just to like be even more chilling. Uh, if I could move this Vine Mancer, I could. Yeah, maybe just do that actually. I'll just use the Vine Mancer just to pull Muglug in. That seems all right. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that Bog Shaman could stay there. That's fine. We want to move it a spot back even. I think maybe. Make the lines a little bit harder. Yeah, I'm thinking Vine Mancer is just gonna pull Muglug here, and that'll help. Let's head. Yeah, might as well make the lines kind of hard. Might as well go to 4. I know. I mean, like we might as well go to 5 here even, but like, come on, we're not going to 5. I'm too healthy in it. I gotta stand for something. It's really funny that like decision that you have to make. Like, how cautious of a player are you? With your Muglug dice. A lot of room for different playstyles. I'm thinking now it's like maybe we didn't want this spot right next to Muglug to be empty, but can't be punished that much with them at 1 magic, so we're fine. So they still got 8 cards, so this is gonna be close. This is gonna be a close fight. Assuming I don't time out, which is incredibly likely. Let's do this one as well. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. We were talking about this game. All right, yeah, I'll X out of this. Yeah, any closing thoughts about that game? I think someone in the chat was saying like that maybe I could have played a bit less risky with Sarah, like if I had moved over here or something. And just like not worried about this line, like really only worried about Muglug's lines. It's really impressive that you came back from that. Like it's like around the turns with the two guarding spirits. Like I was feeling really strong. Like it was just gonna take a miracle for you to come back. But then it's like, no, if we're trading, like it was very interesting. Like honestly, thought experiment was just like who wins down this line. It's just like as we keep going, um it's like I have Colleen, but you have multi attacks. You have champions. Like it wasn't entire. Like it seemed like I felt like I was maybe going ahead, just trading down that line. And so it makes sense. Made sense to me that you then sort of like try to mix it up a bit. But yeah, not. But so it's interesting that like you were able to. I mean, so it seemed like you were behind, but then you sort of regrouped, built up your swamp, trade down this line. It was honestly like sort of a net neutral, like maybe slightly in my favor. I mean, I guess net neutral for Sarah means in her favor because the longer I can just keep her alive, the better. You should have won. You played a solid game. I got an amazing perfect roll for the win. Hey, but that's something you have to play around this game. Like, uh, I took a risk, and if that's if like we're rewatching the game and saying like that risk I was taking was not worth it. Like I had like a 20% chance to lose because of that. But if I didn't take that risk, I only had a 15% chance to lose. Like, hey, that's a misplay that I make, and you got to be punished for that sometimes. With that said, the fact that you used so many events early on, it felt like I just needed to outlast you. Interesting. Yeah, it felt like with the positioning, it was going to be tough, or like it feels like I don't really know. I mean, I've never played this matchup before. It feels like the positioning is tough here. Like if we just keep trading for tit for tat, and if Sarah keeps getting attacks, it feels like Sarah would win here. Um, the way to stop that is if Sarah isn't getting attacks, I think Muggle can get up on top if you manage to do that. And if you're able to punish Sarah for attacking. So like there were a few turns here where like you spawned units like here, and then that like gave me a few. Why is it green? And then that gave me a few like free attacks. And like that felt like that was like really helping secure my end game. Um, I was just dumb here. This was stupid. I think you allowed my champions to stick around for too long and should have pulled Sarah back once I started paying her. Without the chip, yeah, no, this I don't know what I would have done this turn. This turn was I just didn't see this line. I wasn't thinking, but even with that, like you having to get here, you need the forward gate, you need to expose Mug, so um champions to go on for too long. Yeah, there was mostly like so Blob stuck it. Sorry, I'm like I'm responding to your message piecemeal, but it's just fun. I have a lot of things to say. I was fine with Blob here because like you kept putting units in front of my face, and so I was just like, well, heck, like I'm gonna milk this mind witch for every, or I'm gonna milk this bog witch for everything it's worth. And then I think I had like two serpent turns over here, and so Blub, like I think I had two guarding spirits turns. The card called Guardian Serpents in Spirit Island. That's why I say serpents. And so I wanted to heal, and I was like, yeah, just attack. I just let Blub. Like I wasn't. I feel like I was winning that trade. Then over here, I mean, yeah, just I think my strategy was just to keep trading down these lines, and that you had to break something up, break in and attack Sarah like you did in order to win. So that was sort of my game plan. Once I started pinging her, I should have pulled back. Yep, I agree. The chip without the chip damage, Mug doesn't get the kill. Yep, I agree. Especially since he didn't have the event combos in the late game. Yeah, what I said very early in the game is that we can afford to mess up once with Sarah. Mug can't. I mean, unless it's a real big mess up, Mug can't one shot Sarah. Mug needs two whole attacks to one shot Sarah. And so it's like, well, we can afford, like, we can make the mistake once, and we did, and then it happened again. And it was a risk there with that last bit. I mean, I think I was pretty favored with that last dice, but hey, like it was a risk we took. I think the number I gave was 11 too. I didn't think you could get much more than 11 dice. And I didn't think 11 dice was gonna clear 10 health with the Colleen, but like, hey, you get it sometimes, and maybe the risk I shouldn't have taken. Fair, but I think if you take down Blub, I would have had to. I wouldn't have had room to build up that line for Mug. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, and it's not like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave Blub. I think I felt like other things were worth prioritizing. Like I wanted to prioritize a heal to deny magic. But I'd have to look. I'd have to look at back bit for bit. Yeah, but it just it doesn't really feel like I'm pushing in this matchup. Like even if I kill your stuff, like it feels like for me and what makes me think that like the Vanguard sort of has to have the late game edge is like I don't really like Vanguards don't really have the ability to push you here. Like I can hold down this line, but like I'm really like I have no ability other than like renewed hope. But there's two cards to like ever if you have a unit here and a unit here, I'm never gonna break that line. I'm just gonna keep holding my line here, and so I feel like that's sort of and just that's just the nature of the Vanguard. It's like they just hold lines. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's a real fun matchup. Honestly, maybe we should have done the inverse for the league. Maybe we should have done Muglug versus Vanguards, and High Elves versus Tundra Orcs or something. That maybe that could have been fun. Oh, and thanks everyone for the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. In response to Bean Freak, I didn't heal Splack because I wanted to regenerate Mug in case my line didn't work, but still whiffed, and I got a second chance. Yeah, yeah, it's a tough decisions all around. A lot going on in that game. Seems like a really fun matchup. It seems like you had a slow start. Like I feel like the start really favored me. Like I was able to lock down the or no, I had that really sexy renewed hope turn. Yeah, right here where I was able to lock down that gate, and this is the turn where it's like okay, so this is a really nice board. It doesn't like locking down everything doesn't totally just like that's not just like GG because Mug and Sarah trading back and forth is honestly about even unless like you got some like real big like Bog Witch or Colleen combo to swing it in your favor. I was more worried about running out my clock when deciding that though. Yeah, that's true. I think the first time I played on a 45-minute clock was against oh crap, can I the name's escaping me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was playing on the level 3 CPU Ciabatta showdown, and I think I ran the clock down to like 2 or 3 minutes. Um, I gotta find their name. I can't believe I don't. Um, oh, it's Badge G. That it was against them. It was my Takula versus their Vanguard, and yeah, I ran the clock down to the last few seconds there. I think now I'm comfortable with the 40 foot. Like I think I can you can comfortably fit most games of Summoner Wars into half an hour, and so you sort of have a 15-minute buffer for like if you're playing pretty quick, I feel like you can do it in half an hour. So you have a 15-minute buffer for like time to take an extra turn. Like when I was playing against Beans Easily yesterday, it was like, all right, well, I got 5 minutes now to take this ice ram turn. Like I have the extra time to take the like the few turns that I really want to think about. I can pause and think. You got to use that critically. Like when you see a turn where it's like, okay, this is an important turn to think about. But it's like I'm now sacrificing this resource, this thinking resource for later for now. If you got time to do another game, let me know. I'm happy to run another game. But no worries if not. It sounded like you had to get going. And if thanks for the games. Yeah, thanks for coming by. It's a lot of fun. Love to have you on again. Gonna keep streaming on the week. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. Maybe like a bit more during the like afternoon, evening or something. Yeah, thanks for coming by. That's a lot of fun.